Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today guys, we're going to be going through the rules of what a goalkeeper should follow during the game. So the first rule that we're going to start off with is the goalkeeper must wear a different colored shirt to players on the field on your team and also the other teams. So for example, if my team is wearing blue, the other is wearing black, I can't wear blue or black. It has to be a completely different color. So I'll go for a pink, for example. And also make sure that there is at least a number on the back of the shirt as well. So the referee can, if you do commit an offense, they can write it down and yeah. Okay, so the next kind of rules that we have to abide by as a goalkeeper is we have to wear shin pads, have proper futsal shoes on. So that, guys, is really the necessary equipment that you guys need to actually step on the field and play. So guys, I got a comment actually by this one guy. I'll put it here. He was like, oh, so what material should I use? What type of like padding that you should be using? So what you guys should be using is a foam material, not a hard like skateboarding kind of a pad. So yeah, otherwise the referee won't allow you to take the field if you've got like skateboarding elbow pads on or knee pads. So yeah guys, just keep that one in mind. Okay, so the next rule that we're going to be going through is the 4-second rule. What you goalkeepers should be keeping in mind when you have the ball goal throw is that you have 4 seconds to release the ball. Otherwise it's an indirect free kick if the ball is in play. So if the ball goes out for a goal throw behind your back line there, and then you bring it into the field, 4 seconds, you'll get another chance to throw. But let's say if the ball's in play already, you know, you guys are doing your formations and whatever, it rebounds off a player or whatever, you pick it up and the referee's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, that's an indirect free kick. So then we're going to be going through the limitations on throwing. So according to FIFA rules, at the moment, you can throw past the halfway line, past the 2/3 line or whatever. So you can throw basically to the other goalkeeper down the other end there. So I know that the rules that we play for our club specifically, we go, because we play on basketball courts, not full regulation size international courts, we can't throw past the 2/3 line. I would make sure that you guys check with the referee if you haven't kind of played there before, don't really know the rules. I'll just ask the referee, look, do I have any limitations of throwing past halfway or the 2/3 line, or can I just throw it as far as I can? So now we're going to be going through pass backs. So when you have your kick taker kick the ball to you, you can receive that. And then you might think, oh no, there's no options but the kick taker that's there. You can pass it back to him. So now what you got to think in your head is, okay, he cannot pass the ball back to me for that second time. So otherwise that will result in an indirect free kick. And going back to the 4-second rule, obviously if you're outside of your D there, you can't pick up the ball. When you receive the ball from your kick taker, you receive it, let's say, you know, he passes it back to you, you trap it with your foot, you've got 4 seconds to either release the ball or do whatever. But that doesn't apply when you're past the halfway line, and that's why a 5th man formation, that's how that can work. So, you know, the goalkeeper would play in the other opponent's half, and yeah, so there's no pass back rule. They act as an outfield player, the 5th man. The last really important rule is 5 meter and 10 meter penalties. Usually I'll try and put a diagram on screen right now, but you'll have the 5 meter penalty, which is you can't step off your line, you have to be on your line from that one. And then your 10 meter penalty, which is when your team accumulates 5 fouls. That 10 meter penalty, you can stand about 5 to 6 steps from your goalkeeper line, which is where I recommend you stand, because you know as big as possible, that you cut down angles and they can really only shoot at you unless they're like fucking sick. So I hope you guys learned something very valuable today in learning the basic rules of being a futsal goalkeeper and how to operate on the pitch, how to operate on the court. Don't forget guys, the Ultimate Beginner's Guide Futsal Goalkeeping ebook is out right now. You know, it's got a bunch of knowledge that I wish I learned as a beginner goalkeeper, and I think that's really valuable information for you guys to learn about. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.